Hey everybody, welcome back to some Super Auto Pets. Back in the normal routine of recording videos at a reasonable hour, not wearing a suit. I don't need to wear a suit, you know? Manners maketh man, not garments. Happy to report we did add one more run to the Hall of Fame on stream today, the Inedible Bosses. I got a lot of respect for the Rooster, what can I say? Put me in, coach. I think we're on free to play. I'm willing to make a 2-3 cricket. I put some respect on a 2-3 cricket. I would rather have a 2-3 fish, save an otter for next round. Will be the salty streamers. It's perfect, man. It was made for me. I did just eat a foot-long Subway sandwich. This was not sponsored by Subway. I don't think their food is that good. I do eat it sometimes. One of those many moments of cognitive dissonance that makes life so interesting. So I apologize. It's possible I might have some buffalo chicken still stuck in the old pharynx a little bit. I do not dare you to utter the S word. We just got over this sickness. It's not, and I'll have you know, I took a rapid test on Friday, and it came back single line, which means I'm pregnant. So, don't be coming at me trying to tell me, oh, you sound a little nasal. You wouldn't say that to a pregnant person. Okay, hold on. I'm going to double you up here. Normally, I might not be that into a kangaroo, but you know what? We got a guaranteed 2-piece out of this cricket. So, the kangaroo is basically a 3-4 at minimum. Okay, it's basically a 4-4 at minimum. I mean, a 5-5 at minimum. I mean, sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. I'm not even worried about this. I still like this squad. This squad's still got some good stuff going for it. I'm not interested in any of this. I am interested in this to some extent. You can make Rat Peacock work. I will say, no joking, I've been seeing a lot of... I think you're likely to stick around. I've been seeing a lot of Peacock in high-round games lately, which makes me think that maybe the meta is settling in such a way that the Peacock is actually bearing out to be a pretty strong unit. Now, I've never seen that happen for myself necessarily, reliably at least, but still, just something to think about. I would say you get out of here, you get into here. I think you can still freeze snails if your team is not that good, and I think that describes us to a T right now. I would probably move this around. And you know what? We do want you to have garlic. Let's give the giraffe some meat for the time being. I think we want to do it like this. Kangaroo gets strong enough to survive a dolphin shot or a level 2 hedgehog, all of which could exist at any point, essentially. And look at this, we're getting kangaroo value. We're feeling calm, clean, clear, and under control as we enter the mid-game. None of that appeals to me. Some of this appeals to me. I would say sell me, buy me, and this is just like instantaneous. I'm loving life. Give me some garlic, toss me a little flamingo at the front. I don't really like an ox at the back. But our layout is semi-permanent right now. We got a serious issue in the form of this, in the form of that fish, but that's just going to happen. That's a strong team. Destroyer's going to go on to have a great round. I don't think that anyone will question that. Flamingo's got to go. We got a pill. We got lucky. Do it like this. We want the ox to get the buff, because it can. But we also want the kangaroo to get the buff, I think. And you're still buffing a fish. Do I respect it? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I got to think about this one. I definitely want you to be part of the squad. We can add you for a minute here. Is this the way? I like it. I think we got to... Yeah, let's leave it at this for now. This should be relatively strong. We just don't want to see any melons. I'm glad we got some garlic. Glad we got a little garlic, is what I was trying to say. Like a little garlic will do ya. Nice try. You play with an ox, you lose to an ox. I'm on the moral high ground. Salad me. Freeze me, roll me. I would keep this around for a potential freeze. I gotta be honest with you, actually, I've been a can-driven man lately. We got a bit of a problem here with our kangaroo being stronger than the unit that it's supposed to work through. Hold on, at least we trade. Now, you're an ox as well. Oh my god, you're kind of a strong ox, too. Not that it matters. But I've been backdaying a lot of roosters lately, and I gotta tell you, it's been working. It has been working. I think for now, we still keep you. We're not going to invest in a giraffe, though. I'm going to get rid of you now. I'm not getting a can yet. I think it's more important to get the skunk out there. Roll me. Now we got 2 cans. Like my name is Sam. Freeze both cans, because it makes our rooster better. We do have to find the money to spend on it, but I'm not feeling too bad here. My melon armor's not getting disrupted. I got to admit, it's a pretty strong team we've got here. But is it strong enough? I don't think so. You're seeing the power of an ox here. We're already up to 6. That's incredible. Unfreeze me. We just don't have the space anymore. I don't think we need to invest in a fish. Well, we need something for the kangaroo to play off. It's an interesting thought. On round 10, I'm a can. I'm a can. I'm going to roll. I'm going to sell. It's kind of tough. Monkey for fish is good, but we're like kind of late. I think we got to swing for the frickin' fences, man. I think we got to swing for the fences and try to win off of the power of a mosquito right now. It's not a great mosquito team. But hold on. Hold the front door. Everything appears to be absolutely fine. Is that 7 wins? With no scaling, we do have a real problem. But keep in mind, we do have some scaling, as long as I just continue to purchase said cans at relatively consistent intervals. I guess we do want you to get to level 2. We want to see a rooster, a melon. I don't see how we could possibly get to 10. I think the rooster's going to pop out a little late. This is an issue. Yeah, this could not have been worse for me, essentially. Okay, let's see. I think... let's go ahead and do this. Then I think the scorpion's gotta go. Because the fish has to supplement us here. We add in a nice little rooster. And we get it. Oh, why wouldn't you hit the skunk? It's throwing it all away on round 7, man. Come on, rooster. Come on. This is... their team is me, but stronger. This seems like not that good for me. I think is a fair way to describe this. I don't even know how we got to 7 with this team. I think it's just the power of an ox. Forget the power of the dog, nominated for many Oscars this year. Start talking to me about the power of an ox. I'm very disappointed to see the team that we have at our disposal here. Him, me? Okay. Let's be the warmish mouths. How about that? Let me hydrate a little bit. So, a recipe for victory. Get an ox... get a scaler as soon as possible. What a name. I love it. I don't know what it means, but it gets the people going. And you know what? This gets me going here, because we got an extra level incoming. Nah. So we're going to combine, sell for 2 gold, probably. And also 2 HP on all the units that we see in our shop. So the dream scenario would be a fish in our shop. So that we could also get another level 3 unit immediately. Oh, the swans, though. Delightful. I actually think all of these units do very well with a duck being sold. So I want to have 9 gold available minimum. Sell me. All of these units are looking insane. Start with a camel. And then add a rat. And I know this is looking a little silly, but this is where we want the buffs to go. We know we're going to combine fish, so let's just do it right away. Pill and ants. I'm okay with a 4 squad here to ensure that our buff goes to one of the best units we can get. Now, it's not the unit I would have chosen personally, but... now, this is good. Our rat is strong. It will also guarantee at least 1 hurt trigger for our camel. But actually do much better than that. Okay, that went very well. Then Buy me. Buy me. I don't mind any of this. We know we want you. 3-7. Let's try it. I think HP is so much more valuable right now. Nah. I'm insulted. You insult me. Maybe I should respect honey again. I've been buying a lot of apples. It's a little embarrassing for me, but... Excuse me, your duck didn't work and mine did. That's what we call owned. I'm not owned. Many people are saying this. So true. You need an ox. It's just a good animal. The fish will be next to go. This is fine. I would totally hit you with one of these. I'm not buying an apple. I would make our rat even stronger. It's very important. Yes. Now we could. I think it's a little late for an elephant, but there is a theory where it could work. But I think it's no. I don't think there is. I think we're happy where we stand. I think we're very pleased. What a freaking... Do you see this sheep? That's incredible. I'm loving the way this is going, though. You ready? Start me here. We're probably not going to need this. I would go up a level again. Why wouldn't you throw a hippo in here? At this point, at this stage of the game, now the camel becomes very optional. The hippo is going to get one trigger off of a rat. This is the first thing that everybody tries to do when they get the new rat, okay? I'm here to tell you, one trigger off of it is not good enough to justify its existence. And that's what I'm showing you here, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm not losing. This is demonstrating a lesson. But I think we can, if we get another rat especially, I think we can do some good stuff. We obviously want you to have a melon, but if you have a garlic for now, I would consider that acceptable. You're probably gone. I know people will look at this and say the ox has to go first, but 2 damage out of the camel is legit terrible. The ox is at least going to do 5 damage twice. Okay, very interesting. I see that we all have some very similar thoughts about how this should work. Just barely. Many people are saying this. I crushed you, and now you almost caught up with me. Does this make sense to you? Even though you just got garlic, we need this. We need this. We don't need that. I'll level with you. That could be. We could do worse than that. So I'm just making sure. Our rat should have space to spawn something unless we run into like a 30-30 at the front. Holy cow. It honestly was pretty close. What is this team? Why are you so amazing? You're too good. Sparky 028. I can't believe we're on lethal. No, we're not on lethal. Come on. Chocolate. 2 level 2 hippo triggers if we have space for it. Now you start to see this as maybe interesting. Maybe this is an interesting place to be. I think we freeze. We're going to pill the turtle next turn. Our rat is going to start to pop off with some... Are we going to... Really? We're good? Yes. You know why? We have to give the rat the melon armor. Because if we give the melon armor to a non-rat hawk... You piece. Then the hippo is going to end up... So close. The hippo is going to end up popping its melon armor on a rat, which is not what we want. So we do give it to you. And then we go just sicko mode. Insane sicko mode. I'll sell an ox to make sicko mode be that much more sick, honestly. But then we keep feeding the hippo. Because we live or die with the hippo right now. I'll roll rather than buy garlic uselessly. I'll roll. I'm happy with the chocolate. If we make it through this round, I'm not going to say the world's our oyster, but could see some interesting times ahead of us. We're not going to make it through this round. Why do I ever take a rat? It's always, I think to myself, maybe this is the time when a rat's going to work. I never run into rats in the late game, you know? You see a lot of big rats, you see a lot of late rats. You never see a big late rat. Be a skilled hand. And yet I constantly find myself being like, yeah, it's just, if your hippo could just get an extremely contingent, inconsistent 4-4 upgrade in battle on turn 15, anything could happen. No, it couldn't, man. No, it couldn't, okay? I don't know what we're going to do with this. I really don't want to put you on an otter. I might as well get a couple of extra turns out of it, hopefully. What is this team? There's only 3 animals on it. It's because you have a level 2. Oh my god. Well, it was kind of close. A little scary. Now, with everything I just said, I do want to say, I think you can run a rat for a bit in the early game just on stats. Now, I may live to regret those words. I also think there's really no reason you couldn't run a camel for a second, okay? But then we gotta build into something different after that. That peacock is gonna be mighty strong. Or not, okay. Gilbert of Revia, what a name. Sell me, buy me. You move back 1. You know what? For the time being, meet me. That'll be an extra incentive to kill you faster. I'd like to see a good unit. Is that so much to ask? You know what? Sell me, buy me, freeze me. And then... oh, roll me. We're going to move the elephant. The elephant can replace a rat. I don't know if we needed to. Right now, he's just going to chill at the back. That's going to be his role. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. That was close. SAP Enjoyer. Look forward to seeing you on the leaderboards. I don't really know why I'm doing what I'm doing here. What I do know is that everybody will live through this. And I think this is an acceptable use of our existing hurt triggers. But I can't say that for certain. I also can tell you, we will be selling a fish, adding a blowfish, and something's not going to be right about this. Like, this run is going to... I need to spend about 20 minutes figuring out the order that our units should be in right now. We need our elephant to level up, okay? So you're... you're gone. You're involved. You need to get shot by an elephant. You also need garlic without a doubt. But should the elephant be getting stronger here? I think this is actually fine. I think this makes more sense than you would like me to believe that it makes sense. But I'm going to let it bear out in the data. Let's see if we get a piece of datum here that helps us out. I'm not going to say I told you so, but I felt in my heart like I did the Matrix solving. Not the Matrix the movie, the Matrix the mathematical concept. I felt like I did it right. For now, why don't you take one of these? If everybody's getting hit, we might as well embrace some garlic. This is what we want to see. We want to see some of this. We definitely need you to get stronger. I don't disrespect the rat. I mean, I have disrespected it many times, I should say. But I think 2 rats is still good, but we really want an elephant to get stronger so that it can trigger a camel and a blowfish simultaneously. Though there is a part of me that wonders if that isn't a little, like, too good to be true. Close. Feed me? Roll me. Feed me? Now I think you move back 1, and we get more triggers on you. You should now take some garlic. I don't think our team is good, but there is a caveat there. I think it's very, very funny. It's not even that funny, but it's mostly because this team just blew us out. Okay, we're on lethal, but don't cry. We get a level 2 blowfish first. As good as sushi might be, we need to search for another level 2 if possible. I don't know if it's going to be this, but we're going to try it regardless. Probably the camel would be the next one. Okay, you know what? If we're lucky enough to live through this round, you think you could sell a rat to put a second blowfish? I think we just lose immediately. What was supposed to be... that was supposed to be a blowfish at the back, huh? So that's going to be a problem. All right, well, on the bright side, that means we got more space for one more. We've been memeing it up, okay? What the heck is this? Look at this team, man. Lazy hikers. You know what we call that? People taking the gondola. That could not have gone worse. I've been memeing it up a little bit on today's runs. Some of them I did try my best. I think that goes without saying. Any run where I had an ox, for sure. But the hedgehog with all the garlic, I think we learned, and we'll probably learn this lesson about 20 extra times over the course of our life, but or over the course of this month even. You don't want to commit your whole run to rat camel. The only thing I'll say in my own defense is that when they give you only rats and camels, it makes it like a little harder to get out of that trap, you know? So I think we can definitely just add a blowfish. Be like, you know, the stats are okay. We're not adding a rat, though. I don't care. I'll buy an apple. I'm not above buying an apple. You think you're better than me because you don't buy an apple? Okay, like whatever you say. Huge hit. Somehow we're up 2-1 right now. I don't think we want to buy a duck. I think we're really just waiting for a single meat to show up, which is why we're keeping our crab frozen. Let's be real. This just wins versus a fish. A meat. Genuinely, this is like the one time you shouldn't have, although we can set up a great shop for the future. Looking for animals that match? Sure, okay, maybe. That's what happens when you freeze 4 out of 5 things in your early game shops. It's going to cause you an issue, okay? You're going to have some problems there. We would lose this round regardless in all likelihood. That's a very strong fish. Don't worry about it. Now a snail shows up as the shop expands. What did I tell you? Okay. Now, very important. Buy me. Sell me. Meet me. I mean, crab me. Meet me. That's a good unit now. That's an 8-9. We can put some respect on that unit. Not going to sell me yet. Okay? Freeze me. I would say we're a little slow. We're also freezing way too much of the shop. But there's a purpose. There's a method to my madness. You freaking... This is actually Stream Sniper, and that's not just paranoia. Cupcake Hedgehog, you're going to tell me that's not Stream Sniper technology? Show yourself. Sell me. Buy me. Buy me. Buy me. I'll be real with you. Sell me. Buy me. Freeze me. Freeze me. Roll me. None of these words mean anything at this point. This team should not be blown out. You know, you could lose. It shouldn't be blown out here. It's going to be blown out here. I've never seen this much golden poop in my entire life. Someone must have sent out the siren song. The clarion call. But I still believe we can make it back. It involves this. By the way, this one goes out to the person on the subreddit who made an essay that said NL doesn't value the blowfish. How you valuing the blowfish now? How's your fancy mathematics looking now? Oh, you didn't use it right. You're supposed to do it on mobile where the gamers aren't as good. Okay, you piece. Give me a skunk. Unfreeze this. Freeze me 2 pairs. This looks like a 2-win team, if I'm being honest. This definitely looks like the kind of team where you're like, yeah, I can believe that this got 2 wins. Get out of my face. For now, thanks for watching. We'll be back on Pay to Win. Click the like button if you enjoyed the episode. Still learning. I'll see you next time. See ya.